Matt, any extra bodies available for you for Tuesday?
Jack Curry's getting really close. I know I've said that a couple of times. He's just been feeling his ankle a little bit at the end of last week, but he's getting really, really close. I think that's probably it. I think Stan Mills might be available for us as well. So Stan's back available. He just had a little knock Friday, but he's back available as well. And I think that's everybody.
Will Lancashire not available for you Tuesday? How do you compensate for the absence of your top scorer?
Yeah, it's obviously disappointing to have Will unavailable, but for every door that closes for one, there's one that opens for someone else, right? And we believe in the group, and more importantly, the lads believe in themselves. Everyone here wants to play, believes they should be playing, as every footballer does. So whoever comes in and has that shirt has the opportunity to take the chances in front of them.
In terms of the defensive unit at the moment, you've had more clean sheets since you've come in than any of the games previously. Scoring at the Kassam Stadium is still a bit of an issue at the moment. Do you have confidence to see the players in training sort of finding the back of the net on a regular basis?
Yeah, no, I think if you look at the games that we've had, Birmingham was a disappointing performance. I've said that already, but in the first two games we had some big opportunities to win those two and could have won them both. If not, I think at least one would have been fair. So we want to score more freely at home. We want to give our supporters lots to cheer about, and we're trying to do that.
How are the players in terms of energy levels? Because they gave absolutely everything at the weekend. Does that play into your thinking in terms of selection for Tuesday?
Yeah, a little bit. It does a little bit. I think we have to take that into consideration, but we also have to feel the energy back off them and feel where they're at and make some good decisions going into tomorrow evening.
Norwich have really picked up in form in terms of their recent run. They only lost at Middlesbrough. It's been wins apart from that. What have you noticed from them that they're doing differently, and what kind of challenge will they be?
Yeah, I think they're a really good team. They look really cohesive in their shape, both in and out of possession. I like what they're doing. I think that they look like a dangerous team, knitting it together nicely from back to front. So I think, I think I described it this morning to the boys. I think they look really cohesive. They look like they understand their roles within the team unit.
Lots of threats. They've got some additional players that have come in. Torre scored on his debut after McCarthy came off injured. Quite a lot of their play comes through McLean. He seems to drop back in between the centre-backs and spray balls around. Is kind of getting on top of him maybe a priority? Yeah,
he's a good player. Real good player. Really, really good player. Been around the level for a number of years. Really proven. And yeah, a lot does go through him. So he's someone we've got to pay particularly close attention to.
You've used a couple of different formations since you've come in. You've had the three at the back and the four. How do you assess the potential for both? People sometimes look at the three and think it can be not negative, but there's this tendency that the wing backs drop back. But if you are playing with real proper wing backs, so you've got Ruskin as one of them on the left, can it be a really attacking formation?
I think it can be both. Yeah, I think it can be both when used at the right time. And I know there's always a perception around the formation, but again, formations don't make performances, players do. Either formation can work given the right opportunities to the right players, and I really believe in that. That's why I'm not wedded to either formation. I've used four probably more in my career than the three, but utilised both. So yeah, I think I don't want to pay too big place too big an emphasis on that. But it's about trying to have the right players in the right formation.
And when players have expended a lot of energy, how much can the fans play their part on Tuesday, really get behind the team and cheer them on a bit?
Yeah, we really, really need our supporters tomorrow evening. We need them in every game, but we really need them tomorrow evening because, you know, we're in a really busy run of games. We want to be as attacking as we possibly can and give them loads to enjoy and loads to get behind. But we certainly need them. No one expects us, you know, I said to the boys before the game on Saturday, no one expected us to go and get a point. No one expects us to go to Coventry and keep a clean sheet. No one's expecting us to go and pick up the points that we know we're going to go pick up between now and the end of the season. So it's us against the rest. And it's only us that's going to get out of it. And by us, I mean the players, the staff, the supporters. We have to be as one unit fighting our fight. And I know our supporters will be with us tomorrow.
We spoke a little bit about that at the weekend in terms of consistency. Oxford haven't won back-to-back games in over a year. Is that something that you were aware of coming in, and Did you have having discussions with people as you arrived about how you can improve that?
Yeah, it's something I was aware of coming into the building. It's something I'm aware of. If you can't be consistent to put back-to-back wins together and put runs of wins together, then you're obviously not going to be too high in the table. And it's something that we need to rectify. We need to get on a run. We need to put some points on the board with the number of games we've got left in the season. And we're absolutely aiming to do that tomorrow evening.
Got lots of fresh faces that have come in all at once. How do you expedite the kind of integration process? You've got lots of games in a quick period of time. Does that help, I guess, in some way?
Yeah, it's not always easy to get so many new faces integrated into, again, as I spoke about, Norwich have had a longer period of time than us to have that team cohesion. We're trying to do that process and like you say, expedite that process as quickly as we can because of the number of new faces we've got in the building. And it's about trying to use the right players at the right time. You can't just throw all new faces in all at once. But we've obviously brought the players here for a reason to contribute to our season. So we're trying to get as many in the team and complement the group because, just take nothing away from the group that we had here before as well. Like there's some top professionals in there and we have to value every single player that we have, and we are. And everyone has their role to play.
Just finally, got this FA Cup game on Sunday. The country's media will descend on the Kassam stage and there'll be lots of attention on it. But I guess from the Oxford perspective, the potential for 3 points on Tuesday is maybe an even bigger prize. Does the team selection that you'll have to make on Sunday factor into Tuesday?
No, not one little bit. My only focus is on tomorrow night against Norwich, and once we've finished that game, we can start to think about Sunday. But no, my only focus right now is doing everything we possibly can to pick up the 3 points tomorrow evening.